Good morning. It's the Going On Daily Live morning show. It is just chaos already this morning. Uh, Kenny blasted just before going on that he had a dream of being chased by a giant hot dog or something. I don't know, but I'm glad you're with us. It is season 2, episode 26. Only time will tell. And
Yes.
generally speaking, the title usually has something to do with the topics today, and
Yeah.
you'll have to stick around to find out just what those topics are. It will be a fantastic show, like it always is with me and Kenny. Me and Kenny have a great
Yeah.
time, probably too good of a time.
Yeah.
Today, though, might be a little difficult.
Mm.
But I'm looking at the titles of our topics, and I'm a little concerned about the language that could come out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Feelings could get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. True.
So we got, and just the title of the segment scares people, right? No disrespect,
Yep.
but go sit down somewhere.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of harsh, Kenny.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of harsh.
Yeah.
We also have from Kenny, me and Ron need to see this Netflix. And of course, Kenny's final segment today will be It Just Won't Retire.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried. We also will have Protected. What does that mean? You'll have to find out. Protected.
What does that
And then
mean?
the egg wars have begun, Kenny. The egg
Yes.
wars have begun, and we've had 2 segments with eggs this week, me and you, right?
Yeah.
If I'm not
Yep.
mistaken.
Yep.
I've had one, you've had one. I had the Waffle House thing, and that is continuing. That Waffle House thing is continuing. So it's like part 2. It's almost like a little mini segment, and we should actually grab all those shorts from the eggs and just start making a TV series out of it.
Yeah.
Just saying. And of course, we will finish off today with, this is glaring. That's better. We will finish off today with Ron's top 5. This may be a little difficult for people to handle, Kenny.
Yeah.
Namely you.
Oh.
But we'll see. I think you'll be happy with my top 5. Honorable mentions, however, I don't know if you're going to like them. Don't know. So you are watching us on, of course, Facebook at RI Broadcasting, where you can donate stars to support the show, and we could use the support. So please do that. Got to keep 2 Penny Kenny happy.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So throw those 2 pennies out there. We have over 10,000 followers on Facebook, so join in, and please, of course, always share. You can also watch us on YouTube live 5 times a week at Rhode Island Broadcasting. So you just go to YouTube, click that subscribe button, so we're always in your thoughts, and then click the bell so that way you know when we go live. And I'll tell you, you want to see this show every day because it's fantastic. I think it's the best morning show ever. Exactly. You can also watch us live on Twitch at RI_broadcasting.
Yep.
So there you can do just like Facebook. You can donate bits and they cost just a penny, just like the stars. So throw your 2 cents in and Kenny will be happy to use them.
Yes, I will. Mhm.
So do that. You can also subscribe, which really helps
Yep.
by subscribing. So you want to do that. And Hugo is already in the house,
Hugo.
as is a lot of people tuning in right now. This is great.
It's
This is
great.
great. I love it.
Me too.
So throw some comments out there. We love comments, and of course, if you really want to, you can subscribe to Patreon and get some fantastic merch like this wonderful
Mhm.
mug that I keep my orange juice in. Sometimes I have
Mhm.
tea. Sometimes I have hot chocolate.
Yep. Yep.
Sometimes I have something else that cannot be discussed.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Like last night, Kenny, I was a little
Mhm.
worried because I ate breakfast early in the morning. It was like 8 o'clock. And then I got so busy throughout the day between doing the research for the show and preparing for Super Bowl. I didn't eat until after the show last night, right? But
Oh.
just before the show went on,
Mhm.
I was pouring my beverage in the mug,
Mhm.
and I thought, if I drink this during the show, I am going to be completely drunk because it was whiskey,
Oh. Oh.
right? And then I thought, oh my God, I cannot do this. So I had to hurry up and wolf down a half of a peanut butter sandwich
Mm.
before the show. So that
Oh.
way I would not like be fumbling through the show.
Oh, that is must-see TV. How dry
Yeah,
I
but I
am.
ended up diluting it by putting some Coke in there. So
Let me tell you something about the Celtics.
yeah,
Celtics.
I was a little concerned. So I was like, oh boy, I have to run all this stuff, and I was like, no,
Oh.
I can't be like that on the show. That would be saved for like a midnight show, which would be awesome to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, genius, genius.
So if anybody wants to do like a talk show and just get blitzed at like midnight and then still trying to figure out how to work everything,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm all
yeah,
for it. Give it a
yeah,
shot.
yeah,
We can do it for a charity, something.
yeah, yeah,
Just that explains it. Thanks, Hugo. Yeah, you
yeah,
watched
yeah,
the show last night. I know.
yeah, yeah.
It doesn't explain
Oh,
anything. I was
no,
perfectly fine.
no, perfectly fine.
So, all right, let's get into it. We got a whopper of a show, and I don't mean a BK Whopper. I
No.
would not eat anything from there
Mm.
ever again. Last time I got something at Burger King. Oh,
Oh, I know. You told me. Oh,
was not
sad,
good.
sad.
But first one out of the gate today is no disrespect, but go sit down somewhere, which is
Yeah,
basically disrespectful to say to somebody.
yeah. I mean, no. I mean, yes and no. It's just like,
But as soon
all
as you
right, all
say
right.
no disrespect, disrespect is coming.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But I mean, we've been over this. I mean, one last time is great. Rock and roll. Is great. But you know, sometimes it's just like let it end. Okay. I try not to disrespect the legends. You know what I'm saying? The
Is this about the
icons.
Rolling Stones?
This is about Black Sabbath reunion
Oh, I
announcement.
was gonna do that. I'm so glad I chose not to because you're doing it.
You know,
I
I
know.
I don't know how I feel about this. I really
It's
don't.
not a good thing.
I I mean, it's not. It's good, and then it's like go sit down somewhere, man. You did your time. You're a legend. You know what I'm saying? So apparently, Black Sabbath the reunion announcement
Yeah.
came last week. In an interview, Ozzy Osbourne has says, "I cannot walk, but I am still alive and ready to rock." Ozzy is 76, has Parkinson's disease, and it affects
Yes.
his legs.
Yeah, he's not doing well.
He's not doing well. So I'm like, dude, I know it's the I know it's the last time. I know, but go sit down somewhere, man. I mean, go
I
sit.
don't want to see him in the state that he's in. I
Me
want to remember
neither.
Ozzy for being Ozzy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Bat eating, Alamo pissing. You know what I'm saying? Me too. We don't want to see him fumbling through words and sitting on a
I mean, he's
chair.
always fumbled through words because you can't understand the word he's saying when he's talking, but
Exactly. Yeah.
but
Exactly. Exactly.
it's really bad right now. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Sharon.
Yeah. Yep.
The
Sharon.
show The Osbournes was the funniest thing on
Funny.
TV.
Funniest thing on TV. Funniest thing on
Oh my
TV.
god, when he's trying to build a fire on the beach and the tide is coming in, one of the best things I've ever seen in my life.
He's-
F you, ocean! He's yelling at the ocean
yeah.
because the tide is coming in and putting out his fire. It was classic. It was so
Yes.
funny. I mean,
Yes.
it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Yes. Me too. Me
I mean,
too, man.
Ozzy is a character.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
And
Yes, he is.
I mean, he doesn't have long to go.
No, he doesn't.
And I don't know if I could see a concert with him sitting down,
Yeah, me neither.
because you think about him in concert, he is all over the place, right?
Yeah, yeah, he
Even
was.
later in his years, where the
Mm-hmm.
guy can't walk, but yet he's like sprinting across the stage because he
Yeah.
turns into something else when he is in concert.
Yep.
And I mean, when you think about it, he's one of the best showmen of all time.
Yes. True story.
You know, I
Yep.
mean,
Mm-hmm.
you may not like, Ozzy and Black Sabbath's music,
Mm-hmm.
but he puts on a hell of a show.
Yep.
And you get your money's worth. And I fear that this time, I don't know if you're going to get your money's worth, except for the fact that you get to see Ozzy,
Yeah.
the last time.
Yeah.
And it's hard because, like, I look at some of these bands, and I won't say the Rolling Stones, but I will.
Mm-hmm.
They're terrible in concert. Motley Crue, shell of themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He can't even say words, and he doesn't know the words to his own songs, but yet
Yeah.
they still fill the seats in. And I don't want to look at Ozzy and feel the same way as I do with Rolling Stones and Motley Crue and several others. I don't want that feeling.
Yeah.
Because I remember getting in the bus for school, going to school, and the radio station that they played was HJY in Providence, and it was classic rock.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd hear Ozzy, Led Zeppelin, Van Halen, all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's a big impact on people my generation, especially.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see it.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't want to even see videos of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I don't want that. Because
Yeah,
I don't want the impression to be Vince Neil, where the guy is just incapable of singing.
Oh, he's overweight and fat. So,
it's just, he can't sing. He can't sing at all.
No.
Like, he has no voice. He doesn't even recognize words.
Nope.
I don't want that. I don't want to see Ozzy do that. Yeah. So you bringing this up is a lot of the reasons why I didn't even want to do the topic, because
yeah, I hear you. So yeah,
so he's in concert, Is there any
Uh,
other information on it? Like when?
July 5th, Birmingham Village Park in England. And I forgot to write down all the other artists that is doing it. So
So
yeah,
it's going to be like a tribute thing too.
yeah, it's gonna be like a tribute thing. Other
It's
artists
like
are gonna
a
be
say
there.
goodbye to Ozzy. Oh my
Oh
God!
yeah,
Just saying that is just
yeah,
it
yeah,
just it gives me
yeah.
an awful
Goose,
feeling in the
yeah,
stomach.
yeah, and I'll finish stuff. Yeah, so it's gonna be July 5th, Birmingham Village Park in England, and it's gonna be like a fest.
Hugo says words are hard. Yeah, especially
Yeah,
for Vince Neil. Have you
yeah.
heard any of his concerts lately? Have you
Oh
heard
my god.
anything?
Oh my god.
Dude, it is
It's
appalling
terrible.
that people pay to see that.
Good morning,
Appalling.
Becky. Good morning, Becky.
Good morning, Becky, in the house. We got everybody. Wow, there's a lot of people watching today. Saturday morning, everybody's getting ready for the Super Bowl tomorrow.
Yeah, get ready for that
So everybody's
storm.
out and about doing their things. I got a lot to
Yeah.
do. I got to make those whiskey dogs.
Woo, the whiskey
I'm making a
dogs.
lot of whiskey dogs.
Oh man. Oh man.
A lot. And I forgot to get like crescent rolls. I was gonna put some sausage in crescent rolls. I gotta
Oh.
figure out if I might go pick some up.
Mm.
Might go pick some up because that'll be pretty neat.
Mm-hmm. Yum
A
yum.
little bit of Portuguese sausage. Like
Oh.
everybody calls it different things. I've heard so many things.
Oh.
My mom used to call it chorizo, but it's like chorizo, and there's all kinds of stuff pronunciations. So I
Yes.
think
Yep.
Hugo would probably be able to tell us, easier,
Mm.
although can't say it,
Mm-hmm.
in the
Yeah.
comments.
Yeah.
So because he's Portuguese,
Oh, okay, Hugo. All right. Okay.
and
All right.
let me tell you, his dad cooked some of the best food I've ever had.
Oh, I bet
Some
you
of the
he
best food I've
did.
ever had. Like
Oh, I
it
bet you
was
he
it was
did.
pretty impressive. It was pretty
Mm-hmm.
impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Made this like seafood kind of, I think it was like a seafood rice thing. The
Mm.
seafood in it was so good. So good.
Is it popeta?
Better make it
Was it
a good show
was it
then. Don't let
popeta?
us down.
Was it popeta? Popeta?
I don't know what it is. I don't know
Oh,
what it's
okay.
called.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But it was yummy. It was yummy.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's move on. That was the opening story. Now, Becky, I'm glad you're here for this one. I think I did the story with Becky about the wolves that were killed and all that stuff. But now we have another wolf story in Europe. And all of
Okay.
Europe, and I have to do this
Mm-hmm.
by memory because the stupid website that I was on, after I read the whole article, a pop-up came and said, "Oh, if you want to continue reading, then you have to pay for a subscription." So I chose not to do that and just go off the top of my head. But the most thing that I wanted to say about this, all of Europe has agreed and passed a law saying no matter what, you can't kill a wolf or trap a wolf
Mm.
in all of Europe. The only time you can do that is if ahead of time you get special permission from the governing body that passed this.
Mm.
So if it's in your yard, you just got to let it be.
Mm.
That's it. You can't
Oh.
just shoot it. Can't do it.
Oh. Oh.
Against the law.
Okay.
So if that thing is chowing down on your puppy, there's
Oh
nothing you can do
no.
about it.
Oh no.
Nothing you can do about it. Because officially Europe is saying that Europe is its range. So
Mm.
no matter where it goes, even if it goes into populated areas, you can't trap it, you can't do anything.
Oh man.
So, with that being said, so if you have a problem and you call, say, the animal control of Europe, whatever it is, they can't even trap it. How about that for a law? That is
That
as
that
strict as it gets.
what if it's rabid and attacking kids? Yeah, what the heck is going?
Again, you have to get permission. And if it's rabid, they would probably have somebody come out to do it, but you can't do it. That's gonna be an upheaval with some people. Don't let this be a dead animal story. No, it is
No.
actually opposite of that. You can't kill it in Europe at all. What about make a wolf your pet? What about if the wolf is attacking you?
Thank you,
Again,
right,
if
Becky?
it's
Thank you,
attacking
right?
you, that is different. That is self-defense.
Oh, okay, all right.
If it's
All right.
attacking you, but you better be able to prove it. Let me tell you. Better be able to prove it.
Why you come in with half a leg going?
So,
Half a leg going.
it is extreme, right? I think it goes to the extreme on this because the problem is people that are hunting a wolf. First of all, there's no reason to hunt a wolf except if it's terrorizing you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's it's a little much, especially when you can't defend your home. Because if that thing's just hanging around in your yard, what the hell are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You have to be able to do something. I mean, the only thing you can really do is maybe take a gun and shoot, but not at it. Just the noise could scare it away. So, you know, it's a fine line because there is safety for you and your family, and then there's going too far. Now, I I don't know where I fall on this thing because I do like animals more than people.
Mhm.
So, and we are taking their homes. We're just destroying all of their environment.
Yep.
So, we're going to have this problem everywhere,
Yeah.
especially, as land is shrinking.
hmm
Just saying. It's going
Yep.
to be even more. Where in Europe is this? In the entire continent of Europe. It's all of Europe.
hmm
All of Europe. So good luck with those wolves.
hmm Craziness, craziness, craziness.
I don't know. Imagine them doing it with bears.
Oh no, I love bears.
I mean, if once an animal is protected, that's it. That's it. You can't do anything. But Europe went to the extreme, and nowhere in Europe can you kill a wolf. Can't kill them. They are important to the environment.
Yeah, they are.
I mean,
They are.
think about this. They eat birds, like
Mhm.
ducks, geese, whatever they can get their hands on, right? Deer, they eat deer.
Yep.
They control those populations. Now, if you don't have wolves controlling the population,
hmm
then there's literally going to be no grass or, plant life because they're going to eat it all. And then it'll just be barren.
hmm
No, I said continent of Europe.
Not
Every
country.
country. Every country. I said continent.
He
Pretty
said
sure I said
continent.
continent.
I'm pretty sure he said continent.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure he said
So
continent.
that's the wolves. So I mean that is something that could happen here in the United States, possibly Canada, because they are endangered. That is
Yep.
coming.
Yep.
That is coming. And let's go to Netflix because I'm sure there's something coming up on there that me and you want to watch, right?
Yeah, exactly. Netflix
How about that?
is
See, Ira, I can do the segues.
segue. So Ron, let me tell you about Netflix. Netflix is screwing up. First,
This is a
first of all,
surprise to you?
yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah. Ooh, hmm, new segment. Make Ron say, "This is a surprise to you." Huh. Well, anyways,
Mm.
to make a long story short, too late. So Netflix is screwing up. First of all, they raised their streaming to $1, or then they're putting on crappy
Wait, they went up?
shows and this and then that. Yeah, dollar.
They raised
And
their
then
price, huh? Mm.
yeah, and then this is then the bad streaming and this and that but anyways, Netflix was expecting to be able to produce a documentary about an icon. Spent 5 years on the project, but then they axed it. Mm-hmm.
What's the icon?
Yep. Prince.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I read that too. Oh my
Prince.
God. Yeah, I forgot
Prince.
all about
Yes.
that.
At first, the bank controlled the estate. Then things changed. The bank no longer owned control of the estate since 2022. His heirs, associates, and a company called Primary Wave controlled everything. Then they looked at the documentary that they were doing, the 9-hour documentary. Well, hold on. How Michael get 2 hours and 39 minutes? Okay, and Prince gets a 9-hour documentary. I don't understand that. That's what I don't understand. Michael Jack got 2 hours and 39 minutes, and Prince get a 9-hour documentary. They must be telling everything. I don't.
Prince is more interesting.
What? We talk about the King of Pop.
Yeah, but everybody knows they're going to lie about everything that he's done.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
So that's why he only got 2 hours and 39 minutes. They didn't want to go into that details. So we'll just stop it here.
We'll just stop it
Saying
here.
everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
9-hour doc. I don't even know if I want to watch a 9-hour documentary.
Oh, I would.
What is 9 hours?
They'll split it up into like 9 episodes. That's what they do. That's what they do. Look, I just started the Fall of Diddy. And it's a 5-part series. The first episode, oh my God. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
It is a wow.
That's crazy.
Must see. Must see.
9 hours. Mike got 2 hours and 39 minutes. It's not going to be
all at once, Kenny. It's not all at once.
They're going to tell every damn thing? They're going to tell everything? 9 hours. You're like, oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man.
They're probably going to talk a lot about, the changing his name to the symbol and why he did it. There's a lot when it comes to some of these stars. There's a lot of stuff. 9 hours is not that long to explain somebody's entire life.
Let's hope so. Let's hope that they get to this and they do it and they don't chop it.
I hope so. I want to see it. I want to see it.
The icon died in 2016, so
yeah. I mean, it's hard to believe 9 years ago.
Tell me about it.
I could have sworn that that we did a show when he died, and I guess not. I guess not.
Oh no!
I could have sworn I did something. Me too.
Me too. Me too.
I don't know.
Me too.
Could be Mandela.
I don't know. It's just like when these. you know what? When these stars just like die, it's just like the first thing you do is like, oh, that's not true. That's a lie. That's not true. Is it? You know.
Yeah.
I mean, let's go. Michael Jackson. Oh, it's not true. Whitney
Kobe.
Houston. Oh, that's not true. Kobe. Oh, that's not true. No, he wasn't on that plane.
Yeah.
It's just like so
Keith
crazy.
Richards.
He's not dead.
Yes, he is. They just roll him out on a hand truck.
He's not dead. He's just went. He's not dead. He's not dead. He just went home.
Oh,
just
my
like
God.
Elvis. Just like Elvis. He's not dead. He
That
just
is
went home.
like, that when they have those little things that they put on Facebook or something, stars when they were babies, and they show all these music stars when they were
Yeah.
babies, and then Keith Richards is the same picture as is now. It's funny as hell. I love those. I love those. They'll probably have someone super creepy and frail play Prince, like Timothy Chalamet. Well, Timothy Chalamet has played Bob Dylan already, so would not surprise me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if Timothy Chalamet can get away with that. He kind of could if he was black.
Thank you.
If he was black, he'd be able to do it. But we don't want to see no blackface. No, like that Tropic Thunder. Now you know what I'm talking about.
But that was hilarious, though. That was funny.
Funny,
that was funny.
But
that was funny. Yeah.
Don't quite know about that one. So I'm hoping to see the Prince thing. I like Prince. I know it's not Becky's favorite, but I mean, I understand. Look, he is kind of creepy looking. Because you don't know
that was
exactly
his persona,
where he stands, kind of thing,
Yeah, that was his persona.
I mean, I guess he wears the feminine clothing, and he has the eyeliner and all that stuff, but it's no different than those hair bands of like the 80s.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Steven Tyler. Why aren't they calling him creepy?
Really?
Think about that.
Don't disrespect Steve, yo.
All right. Look, I love Steven Tyler. Aerosmith is fantastic. Their old stuff. Yes, I added that in there. Yes. All right, it's the Egg Wars. Oh, my God. Well, look, we've had stories of eggs this week.
Yes.
And I came to you with the Waffle House and how they put a 50-cent surcharge on their eggs, and everybody was up in arms. I, however, agree with them. I think that was a respectable thing to do. So Cracker Barrel decided to get involved, and they said, oh, that was just wrong of them to do, blah, blah, blah. You know, we don't think that they should have a surcharge. Now, they did not say, however, if they raise their prices or not in this whole thing, right? But they touted as, oh, we're going to do a special for eggs, right? Special.
Yeah.
So they are giving double pegs for eggs.
Double pegs
I don't know
for
what a
eggs.
peg is, but it's a reward point of some sort.
All right.
I don't know why it's called a peg.
All right.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
All right.
What does pegs have to do with, with breakfast?
I don't know.
So they're giving double pegs for their egg orders. So you get a peg for every dollar you spend. So now, because if you order something with eggs in it, you get two pegs for every dollar, as long as there's eggs involved, right?
Yeah.
Nowhere did they say that they raised prices or anything. So my question is, did they raise the price?
I'm so sorry.
And are
I'm trying to
insulting
I'm trying not to laugh at Becky's comment. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Let me see what this is. Like slightly tanned for Prince. Oh, slightly tanned.
Oh,
Let
oh,
RDJ play Prince like Tropical
oh.
Thunder. So
It's the
she went
last one.
there.
It's the
She
last
went
one.
there.
Steven
Tyler
Tyler.
is creepy.
What do you look
Looks
like?
like a lesbian art.
I can't take it. I can't take it. And that's why she's the GOAT. I can't take it, Ron.
I do have to agree with her, though.
So disrespectful, Becky.
You have to agree. Now that
You know what?
now you picture him in your mind, and it's like, wow, yeah, he does.
So disrespectful, Becky.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, so the egg wars are on. Cracker Barrel is blasting Waffle House for their surcharge, but it is not known yet if they raised their prices, which I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
Oh, you are not wrong, Becky. You are not wrong.
I plead the fifth.
Completely correct.
I plead the fifth.
Of course.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. Okay. All right.
I have no problem with saying it. No problem.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, so Kenny, who do you think is right in this? Do you think Cracker Barrel is right for coming out and saying that?
Yeah, I think you get some rewards for doing eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, but
give something back to your customers.
Do you think they're wrong for calling out Waffle House for the 50-cent surcharge?
Oh, that. Ooh. That's a hard
In
one.
his hair, big gaudy jewelry, leather pants. She teaching middle school art for sure. The sad part is, Becky,
So disrespectful.
I had an art teacher that resembled your description.
So disrespectful. Rebecca.
But it was in high school. Just saying.
Oh, loving an elevator. Living when I'm going down.
Exactly. Dude looks like a lady.
Dude looks like a lady. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Get me going there. Okay.
It's karaoke day with Kenny. All right. So the egg wars are on. I can't wait to hear from Denny's next.
Ooh, are they still around? They closed the one near my house.
They're still around.
They closed the one near my house. Sad.
You know, it's like a fancy restaurant down in Florida. I went to Denny's when I was in Florida for work, and there was literally a 2-hour wait to get into Denny's, and I'm like, really?
Yeah.
A 2-hour wait? And I'm like, why?
Yeah, that was like here.
What do you mean, why? This is the hostess saying, what do you mean? I'm like, it's Denny's. And like, yeah, that's why. And I'm like, yes, no, that's not why. You people are twisted down here. I had to explain to the waitress because we ended up going back for lunch, and there was only a 15-minute wait then. So we went back for lunch, and we asked for some ice cream, after the meal, and she goes and comes back. She says, I'm sorry, I can't get you the ice cream. And I'm like, why not? No word of a lie, Kenny. She says it's too frozen. It's too frozen. It's supposed to be frozen.
It's supposed to be
right? It's supposed to be frozen. I was
Hmm.
like, haven't you ever just like taken a spoon and put it under water and then just scoop? She's like, no, does that work? Oh my God, Kenny, I was stunned, stunned.
Mm.
She had no idea how to scoop the ice cream.
Mm.
It's ice
Mm.
cream. It's
Hmm.
frozen.
Right? It's supposed to be frozen.
I don't hate the surcharge either, Becky. In fact,
Me too. Yeah.
they're not raising their prices for this. So
Hmm.
they're just doing the surcharge for the eggs, and once that goes back down in price to normal, which whatever is normal now, then they'll just take the surcharge off, and I think that's actually pretty honorable, from in my opinion, because they're not
Yeah.
just raising the prices, because those companies out there, and I'm probably sure that Cracker Barrel is one of them. They raise their prices because the eggs got too expensive, which I
Yeah.
get,
Yep. I
but
get too.
then
Yeah.
when the eggs come back down, they don't lower the price.
Hmm.
They just keep it there.
Yeah.
This is Waffle House saying, you know what? We understand, and we're going to do the 50-cent surcharge. So, whatever it is on the price, there's going to be a 50-cent surcharge on the eggs. And I don't blame
Yep.
them. A friend of mine in Florida just spent like $9 on eggs.
Hmm. Yeah. Yep. Doesn't.
$9.
Yep. Or doesn't. Crazy. Crazy.
Denny's is always busy there. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, that's understandable because that's like the only place in Miles. Either that or Tim Hortons.
Hmm. Ooh.
But
Disrespectful.
here you have so many restaurants just down the main road, it makes your head spin. There's, just local families, breakfast places, and there's, I mean, you can get a breakfast pretty much anywhere,
Yeah.
McDonald's, Wendy's,
Mhm.
you're talking Denny's, IHOP. We have so
Mhm.
many. So
Yeah.
I'd like to hear IHOP on this one too. So
Hmm.
this might not be over. Next week I could have another one. Could
Same
have
here,
another one.
Same here. They closed
All
mine
right,
pretty
let's
quick.
go on to God, it just won't retire.
Yeah, it just won't retire. Yeah, I'm trying my best.
What won't retire,
Ron,
Kenny?
make
What
Ron
won't
say
retire?
what? Make Ron
You
say
mean
what?
this?
Nah, this is gonna retire. After this is just
It's
gonna
not
retire.
retiring. It just
I'm
won't
not gonna
retire.
I'm not gonna do it anymore. It needs to retire. It just needs to go away. But every time, just like then I'd be like, oh,
Oh, Hugo said they closed Denny's over there.
yeah, mine
And
too.
then
They
he's
closed
saying not
mine
to go to
too.
McDonald's. McDonald's has a good breakfast. I do have to say.
Hey
Not
man,
as
I
good
like
as
their
Wendy's,
steak.
though.
I like their steak and cheese bagels. Steak and cheese bagel. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
It's
So I
better
got a
than
text
Dunkin'
yes.
Donuts.
So I got a text yesterday from a fan that watches the show, and
Really?
he says, please don't retire. Make Ron say what?
Was this from Danny by
Because
chance?
no, no, this wasn't Danny. He said, please don't retire it because he loves this segment, and Ron really has no idea what you're going to talk about. And it's true.
No, I
Ron
never
does not
do.
have,
I
he never
never do.
does, never do. And he says, are they fake? I said, no, these are real stories. These are real stories
Yeah.
Ron doesn't know about unless he just read it going by, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try to do my best, but I do want to retire it. So we'll see. All right, Ron, pick a number, 1 or 2.
We'll go with 2.
Oh, okay. We'll start with 2 first. All right, we'll start with 2 first. All right, so officials in the Czech Republic were in a bind. Yeah, they were in a bind. Yeah.
Czech Republic.
Yeah, Czech Republic.
Isn't
Despite
it like
having
Czechia now? It's Czechia, right?
it's Czechia? I don't know.
I,
But
Czechia?
despite having millions of dollars to fund a new dam to address water issues. The project stalled for 7 years, Ron. 7
7
years. Yeah,
They have a water
seven.
issue, but it stalled for 7 years.
Yeah, they 7 years. They had difficult getting permits and everything like that, But then everyone woke up, and in January, they found the job has been done overnight.
What?
Yeah,
Overnight?
yeah, overnight. 8 beavers done the job for them for free, saving the Czech Republic $1.2 million.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you at all.
Freaking beavers! They're more efficient than the government.
8 beavers overnight built eight
Oh my
eight
god!
beavers 8 beavers overnight built the dam, and they saved them $1.2 million.
Oh, that is absolutely hilarious. Oh my god. My eyes are watering. It's so funny. Oh my god.
It took them
Overnight. I'm
seven
like, how
years.
the hell was it done overnight?
Ah,
Czech is the former Yugoslavia. Yes, that I knew.
yes, 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 yeah. So shout out to the beavers. They get done. They get stuff done.
8 beavers did it overnight, what they were trying to
Yep.
do for 7 years.
Yep.
It just doesn't get any better than that.
This doesn't get any better than this.
See, Becky, there is hope
Uh-huh.
in Canada. You guys have beavers
Yep.
there.
Right? Yeah.
See, they're proud. Canadians would be
Proud.
proud of those
Yeah.
beavers right now.
Right? Yeah. Get the job done.
Like, did somebody
Get
just
the
decide, hey, let's put some beavers over there and see what happens?
Nah, they said, you know what? We'll do it ourselves, man. We'll save you $1.2 million. You get the job done.
Yeah, that's pretty hilarious. That
Oh.
that is a great animal story in itself.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that one's for Becky. That one's for Becky. So are you ready for the next one, Ron?
Oh yes, you already got me with that one. That was pretty impressive.
Yes, yes.
That's
Yes,
impressive.
yes. Thank you. Thank you. So, what do you think about Post Malone?
I like him.
Hmm.
I think
What do
he's
you
pretty nice.
think he's talented?
I do think he's talented.
Mhm.
You're scaring me because don't ruin Post Malone on me.
I'm trying not to. I like Posty too. So the 29-year-old singer is going to release an album of Nirvana covers.
Okay.
You might as well just say it wrong. You might as well just say it.
How? How? Like,
Oh, yes, yes, yes. The 29-year-old
I'm just
song.
trying to
si-
picture
The,
it in my
the
head,
29,
and it
the, tw-
and it
the
doesn't
20,
work for me.
yeah, yeah. So the 29-year-old singer is going to have a tribute album to Nirvana, album packed with 14 songs. He performed this at his Salt Lake City home during COVID. So in 2020, so he said, you know what? Let's do a tribute album, 14 tracks. And the 14 tracks, here are some of them. It's coming out in April. Come As
That's a
You
country
Are.
album too.
Yeah, Come As You Are. Lounge Act. On a Plane. Heart Shaped Box. And many, many more. So.
Becky's probably on board. She likes Post Malone as well. I'm like, I don't know how this works, but I mean, the guy is talented.
Yeah, the guy's talented.
He's got a very original voice.
Yeah.
So he could pull off anything. I mean, I remember the first time I heard his music was in that commercial that he did first. I think it was a beer commercial. And It's like just by his actions and the sound of his voice, he could pull it off. I think he could pull
Nirvana,
it off.
huh? I don't know.
I don't
I
know
don't know.
how it works, but
I don't know how it
I mean, he
works
does
either.
have a voice. Like he's got a good singing voice, so I think he can definitely sing it. So I don't
Nirvana
see why
though.
not. The more I think about it, the more he's probably one of the more talented voices
I don't know
that's out
about
there.
smells. I don't know about smells like Teen Spirit though. And I don't know. Oh, sorry.
I can't wait for the clips of this one.
I don't know about that though. I don't know about Posty, but like,
No, the more I think about it, the more I think he can pull it off. You can't do a country album, then what the heck? Why not?
Nirvana. We're talking about Nirvana.
I know we're talking about Nirvana. Who knows? Maybe it's better. You never know. Yeah. Well, that's pretty interesting. Oh, you got me good on that Beaver story.
Oh,
I didn't see this one coming with Post Malone either, but
Beavers get it
the
done.
more I think about it, I'm gonna start looking up, see if he has any
Oh,
on YouTube that
hey,
he did from the past.
the Utah. They said it's on YouTube because he did it when he was at home. He covered some of
I'm gonna
those.
be looking for it.
So
Gonna be looking
Becky,
for it. I think he'll do a good job. See, Becky's on board too.
it's Nirvana,
I
Becky.
mean, I cringed when I first heard you say it, but the more I think about it, I think he can pull it off. A friend of mine saw his concert last night in LA. Bunch of players there. Players for what?
Oh no!
The
Don't get me
LA
wrong.
Lakers.
I I love
Was Luca there?
was Luca there. I love circles.
I wonder when Luca first arrived if LeBron pulled out some Star Wars on him. Luca, I am your father. No? Okay. I was just saying. Just made me think of that. Because of LA, Hollywood. Okay. Anyway, yeah, you know what time it is, Kenny? It is that time of the day where we have to discuss Ron's top 5.
Okay. All right.
I got a good one.
Okay.
Super
All right.
Bowl halftime shows. We talked about this last year, I believe, on Sports Unfolded.
Yep, sure did.
And I have rewatched all of them.
Okay.
Including watching the Motown 40th anniversary Super Bowl halftime show, where they had the Temptations, Boys to Men, Smokey Robinson, Queen Latifah. Let me tell you, Queen Latifah was the best of all of them. She has a great singing voice.
Oh, I used to love her.
Great singing voice. I think she should have did regular music, R&B, instead of rap. I think she should have done that. Because she sang a couple of songs and she was absolutely spot on. It was fantastic. Now,
she was great in
with that
Chicago.
being said, there was also the other side of that in the same halftime show. I rewatched that and Martha Vandellis. Remember her? She is awful. Awful.
From the
She had
Supremes?
this like yodeling going, and it was so out of tune. It was horrendous. It was awful. It was brutal. Even Smokey Robinson had to like, whoa. That's how bad it was. That's how bad it was. Smokey Robinson, who is one of Motown's best.
Yes.
Temptations were fantastic. Boys to Men, they
Mhm.
didn't sound that great. I didn't think they sounded that great. So they did not make my list, of course. But you want to know who got all of these Super Bowl halftime started? Because for the most part, it was all, marching bands that performed
Yep.
throughout all this time, right?
Mhm,
They would
mhm.
have some singers just come in and sing with the band and stuff like that. Nobody big.
Right.
Like they
Okay.
had Chubby Checker a couple of years before this first band did it.
Mhm.
New Kids on the Block started it all. They got
Yep.
New Kids on the Block in 1991, and it's been that kind of a halftime show ever since.
Yep. Yep.
Now, putting on a spectacle is a different thing. So,
Mm.
who are my tops, right? So, Bruno Mars and
Mhm.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, they were on the bubble to being on my honorable mention. Did not make it.
Okay.
Did not make it. Katy Perry on my honorable mention. I like Katy Perry. So, it
Me
was
too.
fun. It was fun.
Me too.
It
Mhm.
wasn't spectacular, but it was fun.
Mhm. Mhm.
Honorable mention number 4 was Madonna in 2012.
Mm.
She puts on a show. Puts on a show. Not great, but it was good. My honorable mention number 3 was in 1992, Gloria Estefan, Stevie Wonder, and Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. That's when the spectacle came. 1992,
Mm.
the year after New Kids on the Block. They put
So
on
that's
a show. It was wonderful.
I remember that one. So that's number 5.
That was my honorable mention number 3. Not in my top 5.
What?
Also, Arnold,
Here we go. Disrespectful already. Okay, go ahead.
you keep saying that, but you don't hear the top 5 first.
Disrespectful. Okay, go ahead.
Also, honorable mention,
Mhm.
2017 Lady Gaga. She put on a
Okay.
good show. She was standing on top of the stadium.
Mhm.
That's pretty impressive.
Mhm.
Good show. Look, I'm not a huge Lady Gaga fan, but
Me
she put
neither.
on a good show.
Okay.
It was good. My number 1 honorable mention now. This is the bubble
Mhm.
right here. And I
Mhm. Mhm.
rewatched this today as well.
Mhm. Mhm.
Bruce Springsteen in 2009, The Boss. He was fantastic.
See? All right. All
Again,
right, y'all.
it
All
wasn't,
right.
this big
All
spectacle thing. It was just the
all right.
boss being the boss.
All right. Okay. A little
He
respect
was
there. A
on the
little respect.
bubble. Didn't make
About
it.
time, Ron.
Didn't make it. Didn't make it. He would have been number 6. But he was good. He was good. Glory Days was fantastic, by the way.
Oh, great song. Glory, dude.
All right, number 5. Number 5.
Mhm.
And it was a spectacle.
Okay.
Justin
Right.
Timberlake and Janet Jackson, number 5. Wardrobe malfunction, absolutely number 5. Yeah. You don't agree, Kenny? Come on, Janet with JT. Tough crowd. 2004, by the way. 2004. They put on a good show. For real. It was show and tell time. Come on, you don't like that one? Wow. Disrespectful, Kenny. I thought you were a Janet fan.
Oh, I am. I am. And a JT fan.
Then you should be
Number
ashamed of
5.
yourself.
Number 5. Number 5.
Oh, you think it's too low?
Oh,
It's not too low
5.
because you're going to like the ones ahead of them more. Number
Go ahead.
4,
Mhm.
1993, Michael Jackson. Michael. He's better than Janet.
You got Michael at number 4.
Number 4. He was not the best one. He was good. But I like number 3 more than that. 2022. Just a few years ago, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, 50 Cent, Mary J. Blige was better than Michael's.
Stop playing. How disrespectful. What are you You got these all mixed up, yo.
No,
You
it's
got
not
these
all messed
all.
up. That
You
is
got these
absolutely better.
all. You got all these rankings
And
mixed up. How
let me tell you
disrespectful.
this, Kenny.
How
I
disrespectful.
looked at 4 different lists. Michael Jackson wasn't even in the top 10 in all of them. Not even in the top 10.
Disrespectful. Disrespectful.
I have him at number 4.
Disrespectful.
Every single one of those had Dre, Snoop Dogg, and all them in the top 3. And I did my homework. I watched all of them.
The man danced on a billboard across
Yes,
the
he did.
stadium. Then 2
Yeah.
seconds later, he ends up on the stage. That means
Yeah.
he had to run from the billboard all the way down. He had to run. I could see if it was, a clone or something like that. But
It
the
may
man had
have
to
been a
run.
hologram, Kenny.
The man had to run all the way down
It
from the
may
billboard
have been a
to the
hologram.
stage.
It might not have been real.
It
Might
was
not have
real.
been
It
real.
was real. It was
Yeah,
real.
okay. All right. Smoke and mirrors, my friend. Number 2. And I remember this so well because it was the year after 9/11. U2. U2 in 2002 when they did that special thing for the towers. They were fantastic. They were fantastic. What a performance that was. And a lot of those lists that I saw, U2 was in the top 5 all the time. So, some of them even had them right where I have them, number 2. And I know the next one Becky is not going to like, but number 1 is Prince.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Number 1 was
Actually,
Prince. That
number
purple,
one. Yep.
oh,
That purple rain was
Purple
coming down.
Rain.
I was like, yo.
I would have paid
Rain,
through the nose just
purple.
to hear that one song. Them do that one song, Purple
Be on the
Rain,
field. Like, purple rain,
and then the
purple
rain coming
rain.
down was. Oh my god!
Oh, that's number
So
one.
1 and
Michael's
2 were easy for me. Those
no,
were the
no,
most
no,
memorable.
disrespectful.
It's not
Disrespectful.
disrespectful. U2 was
Number,
fantastic. Go back
number
and
one,
watch it.
number one is Prince. Number 2, Mike. Number 3, U2. Okay. Number 4 would have been The Boss, and number 5 would have been whatever. You didn't even put Rihanna up there, yo. What the heck is going on?
I had
She was with
Rihanna bouncing
she,
all over the place, and I
she,
ended up not putting her in.
she was with Child, 20,000 feet up.
Yeah. That's the problem. She was with child. And she shouldn't have been 20,000 feet up.
What is going on?
I didn't want to see a pregnant Rihanna. I wanted to see a Rihanna.
So the truth comes out. You want to see it? Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You want a little shake, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, to
Shame.
be honest, yeah.
Shame. I know
No
your
shame
name.
on that. No shame.
Mm-hmm.
Truth hurts, doesn't it? Truth hurts.
I understand. You want to see that work. That's what you want to see. Yeah, that work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your friend
Yeah,
Becky. Becky,
it
get
was
your friend.
disappointing.
Becky, get your friend Becky. Becky, if you're still on, get your friend. Get your friend Becky. He acting up. He acting up.
So yeah, that's the list. It was a fantastic list. I loved watching it. Although when Boys to Men sang a song for Mama, that hurt.
Oh, I know.
I had to take like 5-10 minutes to compose myself.
I know. I know. I
Um,
know. I know. I
that
hear you.
was that was difficult,
Yeah.
but I love the performances. And after seeing all the performances that I saw today and yesterday, I'm a little scared for this Super Bowl performance.
Oh, Kendrick Lamar. Oh, yeah.
I don't like his music.
Thank you.
I don't like him.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
don't like
Thank
any
you.
songs.
Thank you.
And frankly, I'm stunned that they didn't have somebody else. Like I would have loved to see Post Malone with Nirvana.
Stop. Stop.
Too soon?
Stop. Too soon. Too soon. Stop. Stop.
I just
We
think
all
like
we
Post Malone would have put on a great show. I would have liked to see him. Um, Pretty much anybody.
mm, you like Becky lost the vote.
I did
You
not lose
just
any vote.
lost the vote. Just like Becky.
No.
Sad.
Considering who I have in my top 5,
That
there's
don't
no
matter.
way I lost that vote.
That don't matter. That don't matter. You done lost the vote. Post Malone over Kendrick.
Oh my God. All day, every day.
You just lost the vote.
I would take Post Malone over him any day of the week.
Let
Period.
me apologize. Let me apologize for Ron. Okay, all right.
There's no apologies needed from me.
He still needs your vote. Okay, all right.
There is no apologies needed. Post Malone is a million times more talented than Kendrick Lamar.
Let me apologize. Let me apologize for Ron. Okay, he knows not what he's saying right now. Okay, all right.
Like I would have loved to see like Flow Rider. Flow Rider. I love Flow Rider.
Did you say Flow Rider?
Why not Ludacris?
Did you say DJ?
In all honesty, why not take something from New Orleans? Like, why not get all these
Thank you.
blues
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Thank you.
artists that are
Thank you.
they're so talented.
Yeah.
There's so much out there. Some jazz and stuff. Oh my God. I would have loved anything of that would have been an improvement over
Lil Wayne?
Lamar.
Yeah. Lil Wayne? New Orleans finest? Yeah.
Even Lil Wayne would have been better. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. He got robbed. Thank you, Jay-Z.
I don't understand it. Especially, wasn't he with like Dre and all them? Didn't he perform with them?
Who?
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Didn't he just do that with them? So why the hell is he there again? See?
Thank you, Jay-Z.
It's all BS.
All BS. Should have been Drake.
All right. So that's the show for today. Join us Monday where Becky is with Martin. Martin returns after his vacation. I'd like to get a vacation. But if I get a vacation, there's no shows.
Me too. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. It's true. Yeah.
Do you know I have not missed a show ever?
Ooh.
You know, Sports Unfolded been on. We're in season 5.
Ooh.
Have never missed one show. Every single week. 52 weeks a year. I went on vacation and I still did the show on vacation.
So do we call you AC Green or Cal Ripken?
Cal Ripken. I don't want to be AC Green.
What are you talking about? AC Green was a... What are you talking about?
What the hell do I want to be AC Green for?
What are you talking about? He never missed a game.
I don't care.
What are you talking about?
It's not like he was good.
Wow. Disrespectful.
How
Wow.
he's what at best the fourth best player on a team
Wow.
at best.
Disrespectful. Iron Man.
At
He's
least
Mr.
Cal
Cat.
Ripken was like one of the great shortstops of all time. It's right up there.
It's not like Cal Ripken broke his nose taking a picture and he still played in the All-Star game. It's nothing like that, It's just like,
Cal Ripken didn't miss games ever. Like he was in there, the Iron Man.
AC Green didn't miss the
I don't
game
care.
either.
I don't care if it's a scrub doing it. Who the hell cares?
Disrespectful to AC Green. I'm sorry.
I'm
AC
sorry.
Green.
I'm sorry. So Monday we're back with Becky and Martin. I will be with Ira on Tuesday. Me and Kenny comes back Wednesday. Me and Kenny return on Wednesday. So
Yep.
I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to share.
Mm-hmm.
You can even share it with share.
Mm-hmm.
If I can only turn back time.
Mm-hmm.
If I could turn back time.
If I could find a way.
With that note, we'll see you next time, 10 a.m. Monday morning. Have a good day, everybody. Enjoy the Super Bowl.
Bye-bye.